Hi. Good morning, teacher. I hope that you have a beautiful tours and enjoy. And remember that your hair is mine and you love me forever. Please, uh, my 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 friends give you a little introduction. Come here.
Good morning, teacher. This morning I explained about the secret of the Stonehenge. All over the globe, a historical mystery used by the science world. Lots civilization abandoned science and culting monuments. For example, the Stonehenge. There have several theories. The first theory is explained for Luis Eduardo, and now he explained the first theory.
Okay, the first theory is that this place is how religious temple. Some Texas that this place were called religious temple, but there are other opinions. On the other hand, many experts say it's a cemetery um, or cemeteries, and those who say it is an astronomic observatory. Uh, the truth is no one can prove either theory. No one knows for sure the true purpose that this had raised the mystery and 5,000 years ago. Stonehenge is built on huge block of stone rectangular from four concentric circles that largest of about 30 feet in diameter. Missing signs many of the third huge columns that formed initially the structure, and now the other other most circle includes only 7 large blocks of 20 tons each, uh, which is known to have been grown for a place called Marlborough, Marlborough Down, far more than 30 miles from the site of assembly. A team of British ecology led by Michael Parker Pearson, University College London, analyzed the remains of 63 bodies were buried on around this site. The place could have been built as a cemetery for elite families representing your community, whose remains were brought to this site over more than 200 years. Now my other friends, Madayarai, come here.
Tres.
Okay, Miss. Now I explain the second theory. All scientists try to explain how these big rocks stay in this place. A place for health or healthy. The archaeologists have another theory about why the monument was built and what it was used. For an alternative hypothesis was emerged. What is the blue stones were transported naturally? Some scientists propose that the blocks of rhyolite may have been transported long distance by glaciers during the last glacial period. Again, another question arises. Why not find other rocks for Pembroke in the region of Stonehenge? It would be surprising that the glacier had transport only necessary for the construction of Stonehenge stones. Another theory that the science tried, actually there is still no valid theory to explain how these huge rocks, the 3 kilos in Richard Salisbury. So, you see, someday scientists can explain this interesting mystery around this great monument. And in conclusion, exists many theories about these big stones, the big stones, but anything try the need anything try the cause of the really reason how do the construction the Stonehenge.
Hi teacher, in this occasion I'm talking about the other lecture is about the people have time for good. This is about some archaeologists to make a escaping and to find things very interesting in this excavation was due in the island of Flores is where is in Indonesia, and there find something unusual skeleton of human, and the first he thought it was a shield because it was a skeleton, and the archaeologists think was a shield because the size. The skeleton size 1 meter is like the size of the shield of the 3 years, and they transported the escalation to Jakarta, where is is the capital of Indonesia, and started to study the skeleton, and they think first is a shield, but he determined she was a human and she was a female, but find something more interesting like and they find more interesting things like their brain, because the size of brain is very small, and this skeleton was unique, and they find this woman like in the modern human around 18,000 years ago, and the science decided to call Homo florensis. They have the brain more small, but they consider it have the power brain to build a bot to translate it around the island of the flores that is in the Indonesian. And science make a question about that, why what are the motive that they change inside, and so they conclude that because for the insulation of the flores, and because don't have any depredators, and because a body more smaller or more taller need more food and the other thing to survive, and so their space to need survivor with the only thing that they are find in the flores. Like well, it's amazing to think that the modern humans might still have a memories of sharing the planet with another species to humans, like Homo florensis and the Homo sapiens, and one who was like us about also very different. Now, Jose Roberto are talk about some characteristics that this type of Homo.
Hi teacher, the characteristics, the Homo florensis is anatomy. The most important obvious identify feature, the Homo florensis is a small body and a small cranial capacity. The Homo erectus, the immediate the surprise the Homo florensis tenia approximately the meals made the humans the pores the island floras the population must almost erectus use having this type specimen special form fairly complete skeleton and almost complete skull of the females of the 30 years on the 1 meter high. Homo erectus. But even the size slightly small than the Australians. Ancestor the 3 million years old that were not previous through it had at the member end of the extended human family, as it certainly was by shorter and smaller. The other characteristic is the small brain. In addition to the small body size, the Homo florensis had a remarkably small brain. The type the specimens, the 318 cc, may one is in the same range as the chimpanzee or the Australians. Your brain is significantly reduced compared to the presumed immediate ancestor of the other species, the Homo erectus, with 918 cc, has more than double their brain volumes December species.
Yeah. Well, thank you, teacher. And we are talking about the ancient mysteries, and because we are select this unit because it's some interesting know about the history and the our ancestors is well like know about the other human space and know some characteristics that identify someone. Thank you, teacher, and enjoy your trip.
Goodbye.